The first one is that you need to know who Christ is. You need to know who Christ is. You need to know who you are following. Imagine you being a salesperson. Selling, let's say, some medicine. And you don't know how effective that medicine is. How will you sell? We've been called to discipleship. If you don't know Christ and knowing him well, what are we going to say to our? Anyone who wants to be my disciple should deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. If you want to be a good disciple, you need to deny yourself. Denying yourself means denying yourself. Deny yourself of the worldly pleasures. Denying yourself of the sweet things. I put them that way. Denying yourself of things that will easily beset you. Deny yourself of things that will easily lead you astray. You need to deny yourself. I mentioned earlier on in the morning that sometimes you even have to part ways with some company, even including family ties, for you to be a good disciple. You need to deny yourself. The next thing is that you need to take up your cross. The cross might signify glory. At the same time, it might also signify suffering and hardship. When Christ was carrying the cross, in as much as it was a journey for him to obtain that glory, it was also a time that he went through some hardship. So if you are also being called to carry your cross, it means that the Christian journey you are going to embark on will not always be smooth. And in the book of Luke chapter 16, if you read, you realize that the disciples of Christ were more than the 12. But it got to a time that some of them realized that, no, we can't continue a little longer. So they left. And Jesus asked the remaining that, do you also want to leave? And Peter answered and said, where else shall we go? Beloved, if you are not careful, the hardships in the environment and the difficulties we encounter will let us deny our salvation. But we have been told that we need to carry the cross. You need to go through the challenges. You need to go through the hardships. But we have an assurance that He will never leave us nor forsake us. Even if you are in the storm, He's there with us. If you are in fire, He's there with us. So if you carry your cross and carry it diligently, you'll never be brought to shame. So if you're a disciple, you need to know that times will get tough and times will get hard. Challenges may come. Hallelujah. The other thing is that a disciple travels on a road that is less traveled. A disciple travels on a road that is less traveled. There is a way that seemeth right to man, but the end thereof is destruction. There's a road that everybody is traveling, but we are being entreated to travel on that narrow road that is less traveled.